Look how small and worn and messed up those are. We're fixing that today. Good morning, everyone. My name is Tim. This is Tim's Perspective. I've filmed this a bunch of times and started this video a bunch of times. This is going to be the comedy of errors that was me attempting to install some bigger Brembos onto my car and everything possible going wrong. I decided I wanted to upgrade to the 4-piston Brembos from the stock 2-piston Junkos, which I have here. These dingy little things that just aren't, they're just not it. Let's go down the list of problems that I had along the way. First off, I ordered the calipers and the pads and rotors all separately. I got the right calipers and I got the wrong pads and the wrong rotors. So I still need to return the pads and rotors, which I bought as a kit, but I went to O'Reilly's just out of impatience and I bought a different set of pads and rotors. These were separate. The rotors were correct. If you can't tell by my tone, the pads were not correct. So, fun fact, if you look on the O'Reilly's website, these are the pads for 4-piston rotors. If you look up this part number, it shows you the pads for 4-piston rotors. I'm gonna have to return this. So then, went back, got the right pads, got everything set up. Had a slight issue getting the bolt for the brake line off due to the washer getting stuck, but we don't need to talk about that. It was a thing that happened. Slight problem, it does not clear the wheel or come even remotely close to clearing the wheel. So now we get to take the grandma car and go for my like 5th, 6th, I don't have words, I'm beyond infuriated, but this is like my 30,000th AutoZone trip. Or O'Reilly's, this one is AutoZone because O'Reilly's doesn't have spacers, but trip number, I'm so mad. Trip number 40 billion, here we go. And then what else are we missing? Let's see. After that, just a lot of problems of a lot of trips looking for wheel spacers. I went to 4 different stores, 2 different locations, made a bunch of different phone calls, and shout out to my boy Sean for coming through with exactly what I needed and saving my life a little bit in this case, because I want this thing to be drivable. And I also want the big brakes. And as it tends to go, that was not the end, because I had a much bigger problem than I expected. I had to ask because if you have an airlift suspension or pretty much any suspension with adjustable camber, you can't access that adjustable camber given how the strut towers are. But thankfully, one trip to the shop later and some great work done by my boys over at Treads Custom, and now this is way bigger than it was before, and it looks pretty much as it did, except I can actually access these bolts. So thankfully, now we're good. However, the car is super dirty, so let's get her cleaned up and then I will show you guys exactly how great these Brembos look. It has been a few hours, the car is now thankfully nice and clean. And now I will show you how tight this fitment really do be. I do still need to get these stickers for this Brembo. That one just didn't turn out quite right. I did get the decal in on this side where it has a nice little Brembo logo there, so I do need to get that other one in. But now that we have the camber adjusted, we have the brake on, we have the wheels spaced, and everything is finally set. So now I have those big brakes, the performance is better. I've been enjoying the heck out of them for a little bit now, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to thumbs up and subscribe for more. I am gonna be making a lot more content now that I finally have another camera. And in the meantime, I will catch you guys in the next one. Adios.